It worked. You yelled so loud, the Social Security Administration just backed down. So remember that new policy where you'd have to go in person to a Social Security office to verify your identity and get your benefits? Well, yeah, that policy is over, at least for most. So here's what's going on. Last week, I reported in this video that the Social Security Administration announced that they needed to cut down on Social Security fraud. And to do that, they said those who needed to verify their identity to receive Social Security benefits would no longer be able to do that over the phone. And if a beneficiary needed to change their direct deposit bank account information to receive their benefits, they would not be able to do that over the phone either. The administration said starting on March 31st, if you needed to do either of those things, you would either need to take care of it through your My Social Security online account, or you would have to physically go down to a Social Security office and do it in person. Well, just 2 days ago, the Social Security Administration said, just kidding. They announced yet another new policy, and now most Social Security beneficiaries can once again verify their identity over the phone. The announcement says any individual who applies for Social Security disability insurance, Medicare, or supplemental security income who cannot use their My Social Security online account will be able to complete their claim entirely over the phone without the need to come into an office. The administration also said instead of rolling out this policy on March 31st, this new policy would roll out on April 14th. 2 weeks later. Now, very important here, two groups of Social Security beneficiaries will still have to either physically go to a Social Security office or use their My Social Security online account. Category 1, those who need to change their banking information will have to make that change online or in person. And Category 2, those who need to prove their identity to apply for retirement, survivors, or auxiliary spouse or child benefits. Those folks would either need to do that in person or online. The administration says if you have an extreme dire need situation like a terminal case or a prisoner pre-release scenario, they would not enforce this policy. Now, as I reported at the beginning of this video, it appears that this happened because of you. And because so many people got so loud and were so pissed about this policy to remove the phone verification option. The announcement from the acting commissioner of the Social Security says, we have listened to our customers, Congress advocates, and others, and we are updating our policy to provide better customer service to the country's most vulnerable populations. The anger didn't just come from you, though. It also came from the very powerful group AARP. They and you were saying this original policy would have really hurt seniors who aren't really tech savvy and can't really navigate the online portal and who aren't really mobile enough to physically be able to go down to a Social Security office, especially since the administration is reducing the number of Social Security offices and cutting staff. Social Security has given a phone number to call if you need to make one of those in-person appointments, and they have put out more information about this new policy. So if you want to read all of that, I'm going to email it out to you in tonight's Facts HQ email. Again, we don't know what's going to happen with TikTok in just a few days, so I highly suggest you sign yourself up for it. It is a great resource, and it is the best way for you to stay connected to me.